job well done to our brave Red Lions. They're just soaking in the energy from a great crowd here at the Padang. All no doubt thrilled at what they've just witnessed. What a way to mark 30 years since their first appearance at NDP in 1989. How about that to cap off a splendid performance with a salute to the nation.
Stopping, guys.
It sure was, but Abby, Joachim, and Sonia, you know what? I'm loving the vibe and the energy around the Padang right now, but I'm sure we can get it even higher. So, shall we do another round of the Padang wave?
Why not,
Right.
City? This one for everybody at home and all over the world. Blue sector, we'll start from you, and this time we do the wave with the flag. City, let's see if they're ready.
All right, my beautiful blue sector, they are definitely ready. We are starting from this side. You guys get ready at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go! And pass it this way!
And for International Day celebration without a wave, we're calling it the Padang Wave this year, but it of course has its roots in Kallang. In fact, it was a staple during our national football team games to really cheer them on. And over the years, they've taken on different iterations, from the Kallang Wave to the Marina Bay Wave to the Padang Wave. They may have different names, but they all do the same thing, and that's to unite Singaporeans in celebration.
Okay, red sector, get ready. Give it your all. We're going to end strong and go! Go! Red sector, looking beautiful. All right, give yourselves a big round of applause. You guys look amazing. So spectacular.
You know what, you guys? This has truly been a great start to our parade. Spectacular looking Singapore. Now, get ready for yet another heart-stopping performance. We're going to be inviting the combined school bands of Bowen and De secondary schools. And also, thankfully, we're not dancing, but there are some professional dancers from the Republic Polytechnic coming on. And also, the beautiful vocals of Francis Lee and Dominic Chin. They're going to be taking your breath away with their performance. So, without further ado, please, put your hands together for them, please.
And you're looking at dancers from Republic Polytechnic, and they're joined by members of the combined school band, made up of students from Bowen Secondary School and De Secondary School. And here's Amos Ng, the drum major, who's typically the symbolic leader of the marching band. He's also the man who has people on the edge of their seats as he flings his mace in an exceptional display of showmanship. If you haven't already figured it out, you're listening to the band's take on Uptown Funk, released in 2014 and originally performed by American singer and songwriter Bruno Mars. These 290 boys and girls are masters at multitasking. Just imagine performing a tune, marching in step, being able to find your positions on the field in order to execute beautiful formations like the one you're about to see. Those smiley face emojis keep up with the youthful vibe of this segment, and it's also a hint at the next tune that the band will play. See if your guess comes out right. Taken months of practice, but ultimately it's about having a good time, celebrating the nation's birthday with everyone at the Padang, even you at home, wherever you are. And remember, home is where the heart is.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome senior parliamentary secretaries, mayors, ministers of state, and senior ministers of state to this evening's parade.
Our senior ministers of state and ministers of state, as well as senior parliamentary secretaries, all arriving at the Padang now. Again, the red and white stand out because it is Singapore's birthday after all.
Shine on the streets at night, closer to a place where I'll be safe and warm where I belong.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our cabinet ministers, senior ministers, and deputy prime minister to the Padang.
And our ministers turn to arrive at the Padang. Foreign Affairs Minister Vivian Balakrishnan right down the middle with his red and white outfit. Leading the way is Mr. Johnny Raja, Minister in the Prime Minister's Office. Mr. Desmond Lee, Social and Family Development Minister. Joining them are senior ministers Teo Chee Hean and Tharman Shanmugaratnam, as is Deputy Prime Minister Heng Swee Keat. It's his first National Day parade in this position since the cabinet reshuffle at the start of May. Mr. Heng is also Singapore's Finance Minister and a key member of what's been called Singapore's fourth generation leadership.
Ladies and gentlemen, announcing the arrival of our emeritus senior minister, Mr. Goh Chok Tong, to this evening's parade.
Mr. Goh is one of Singapore's elder statesmen, having first entered politics in 1976 when he was elected an MP for Marine Parade GRC, a constituency he's looked after till today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to welcome the distinguished leaders of Brunei Darussalam, the Republic of Indonesia, and Malaysia to the Padang as they join us in celebrating Singapore's 54th National Day. His Excellency Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, Prime Minister of Malaysia, and Tun Dr. Siti Hasmah. His Excellency Joko Widodo, President of the Republic of Indonesia, and Madam Iriana Joko Widodo. His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassan Al Bolkiah of Brunei and Her Majesty Duli Raja Istri.
And this is the song I was asking you to guess earlier. Happy, originally performed by Pharrell Williams back in 2013. It turned out to be the most successful song of 2014.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of our Prime Minister. Let us put our hands together to warmly welcome Prime Minister Mr. Lee Hsien Loong.
And the Prime Minister's arrival heralded by a beautiful rendition of Where I Belong, the song that you saw performed earlier by Francis Lee and Dominic Chin, accompanied by some 290 other performers. This is Mr. Lee's
Singapore's
15th year attending NDP as
we
Prime
invite
Minister.
our special parade of vintage floats to bring you down memory lane as we reflect on how far Singapore has come. Ladies and gentlemen, NDP 2019 presents our Bicentennial.